Merry Christmas, podcast world! We are back, and obviously, you've probably noticed that episode 10 has uploaded at the exact same time as our Christmas special here, and we apologise for the delay, but both Andrew and myself have been very, very busy. Andy in Santa's workshop, me in my new job.
Yes, thanks, man. That wouldn't be a reference to me being an elf or anything, would it?
Well, I always call you a hobbit, so...
True, yeah. An elf at Christmas time, a hobbit the rest of the year.
Exactly it, and I think all our friends would agree that that's been pretty consistent now for over a decade.
Yeah, oh yeah.
2 decades.
Well over that, yeah.
So, these are not new jokes, unfortunately.
Yeah, you need to get some new material, man.
I'm old. I'm an old guy.
Set in your ways.
I'm set in my ways. Yeah. I'm old reliable when it comes to those kind of jokes. Obviously, we have a lot to catch up on, and obviously we want to, firstly, it is Christmas time. We're only 5 days away from Christmas.
Yes, because it's Saturday and it's Christmas on Thursday.
It is. So, obviously, Christmas is a beautiful time of year for a lot of people, and sometimes not for everyone, and obviously we will take that into account as we go through this episode, and we will keep it as positive as we can.
Yeah, and also, you made a prediction there that episode 10 has been, if you're listening to this, uploaded first, and then episode 11, this one. That's not happened yet, because I've still not edited episode 10. We pretty much recorded, and then it was, yeah, we'll do that later.
I'm going to have to speak to Santa about getting you off for extra time over November, so you can edit properly.
Did we not record it in October?
We did. Yeah, we're technically a little bit behind, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
It's obviously been busy.
Yeah, of course.
We've got lots of stuff to go through.
And we're here now. We're recording, so yeah, we'll
it's
hopefully
exciting.
get back on it.
Yeah. Oh, January onwards we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot coming up together in the new year. So
we do.
Yeah, and we're coming back into some big events, and we'll go through that in this, is because I am going back in the ring and stuff like that. So,
indeed.
And I'm going to do a crazy assault course with Fraser. So
yeah, he was talking about that last night.
So yeah, so Andy, how was your October and November? / half of December.
/ the majority of December. 2/3 of it anyway. Alright, I think. Again, I really should have a think before we do these things. And in fairness, we kind of decided last minute to do this today. So anyway, but yeah, alright. I mean, what did I do? Did I do anything?
I really feel like I should be like one of those talk show hosts where like I interview like like Jimmy Stewart and stuff like that, the late show, where I just sit behind the desk and I ask you questions. And
yeah,
that's probably easier. So
yeah, you might get more out of me.
How's work?
All right, extremely quiet. Obviously, at this time of year, there's virtually nothing to do.
Yeah,
which is extremely boring and very hard to take for me personally, because I really don't like sitting by doing nothing. I always have to have a wee side project on the go, but we've got to a point now, 4 and a bit years in, I've kind of done them all.
Yeah.
And we're all in such a good place in general that there's not a lot of stuff to do. It's really just kind of sitting about waiting for anyone that needs you.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating and boring and tiring, but at the end of the day, it's what it is.
December.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same for most places.
Now, I know this is an important
one. In retail, which
yeah,
we know about, having been there in the past.
So, important one here. Have you eaten anything interesting over the last couple of months? Because you are a connoisseur of the foods.
Well, me and Mum went up to Dundee last Thursday for the first time in ages, and it was on her birthday as well.
Oh, nice.
So we went and had sushi for lunch, which was amazing, up at Sushi in Dundee. And yeah, it was just the bollocks. It's so good up there. I'm still full now, 9 days on. But yeah, we had a good day up in Dundee. Had a wee bit of wander in the shops, and I got some stuff at a Lush, which was nice.
Gotta be a bit of Snow Fairy.
Well, indeed, yeah. I got some Snow Fairy, some bath bombs, and a gift box for Katie as well,
Nice.
which the team then contributed to as well. So we got it for her.
Yeah, nice.
And I got a lovely new jumper out of River Island for the works Christmas party last Saturday, and then I wore it last night on the Goosey's Christmas night out as well.
Ah, the Goosies.
Yes, the far superior quiz team of the Pinkertons quiz.
Yet the Murdogs have more first places.
Well, I'm only there every 2, so you know you've got more of an opportunity. They're without their star player half the time.
He said River Island, but he meant Baby Gap. But yeah, I was going to say, if you're going to talk smack, come with facts and figures. More than first places, the Murdogs.
All right, Rafa Benitez.
That's it. Well, I'm just saying. Although I will give you that you have been a bit stronger towards the end of the year, which is good. But we stole
I've been to the last 2 in a row.
Yeah.
For a change.
You got beat
Obviously
by
I was
a
off.
point last time.
Yeah, we came second twice in a row. The
Yeah.
first one, what would that be, 3 weeks ago now? We only got second on a tie break. I went down and won the tie break question. It was a dancing one. I can't remember what the actual question was, but I took a punt with Paso Doble and I turned it to be the right answer. So we won. Well, we came second, won the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
And then we came second by a point, last week? On Mum's birthday.
Yeah. Man was all hips when he did his tiebreak question, by the way. All hips. I was going to say, obviously, food-wise, you saw any decent movies? Songs? Listen to any decent songs?
Well, I always listen to good songs. Had my Spotify Wrapped come out the other week, and I was kind of shocked because since I've had Spotify for the last 3.5 years or so, every rap that's come out, Sigrid's been my number 1 artist, and I fully expected that to be the case this year, but it was not. She was picked into second by Griff.
Oh, wow.
Not a huge shock because Griff was second last year, but I expected it to be the same top 2 in the same order, but no, Griff came out on top.
Well, no, what you're talking about there is my bank actually do that. And
What, do you like a rap thing?
yeah, and I was actually surprised. I for my bank, I am in the top 1% in the UK that buy from Apple.
Oh, really?
like I've spent so much on Apple products that I am in the top 1%. And I'm like,
I mean, that's sad on a multitude of reasons.
yeah, I was kind of a bit surprised, if I'm honest. I was like, I didn't know, and I don't spend that much, so I was kind of like, how the fuck did I end up in the top 1%? But
If you've got any stocks in Apple, sell them now. If you're in the top 1% and you're not spending that much, they're clearly not doing too great.
yeah,
I'll go with Sony.
it goes. I love my Apple phone, but yeah, it was a bit of a surprise, to be honest. I thought maybe your shopping at Asda or something like that would come up, and then it's like, yeah, but you're also in the top 1% of people that buy from this thing. I'm guessing it's obviously movies and audio books and things that I buy that's contributed to it, but somehow I got the top 1%.
I think if my bank did that, mine would be very boring because I only ever, I get my shopping in Lidl's, I get occasionally lunches and beers and whatnot at Rimby shops, occasionally go to the pub quiz and
Yeah.
get a few pints at Pinky's, and yeah, that's about it. Although I did obviously get I'd like Lush and River Island or Baby Gap and Sushi to the portfolio last week, and then obviously earlier on in the year we were still going up to Dundee and going to different restaurants, and obviously we went up to Kettle in April. Was it April, the Grand National?
Yes.
So we went up there. Speaking of which, we are going to be back there in 7 days' time.
Yes, we will be. Yeah,
Yes.
we are. We're going with Stan and Sarah.
Yeah, looking forward to that because April was the last time I was there.
And it's been a while since it was just the 4 of us. So
Yeah, true.
I am very much looking forward.
I've still never been up to Kettle.
Not with us.
Sure, has he?
No, it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll enjoy it.
Oh yeah,
We all will.
We all will. I don't know if the tent will be open or not, but I'm hoping so.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I much prefer sitting out there. Not that I didn't like sitting inside, but I much prefer sitting out in the tent.
Yeah, I think there's a nice... there's a better feeling being outside than...
Yeah.
To be fair, it means also the day before I'm outside because my grandparents are doing their outside barbecue thing again on Boxing Day.
Oh, really?
For the first time in like 10 years. Oh no, more than that. So it's because my aunt and uncle are back from Australia, so we're all going to my grand's on Boxing Day and they're doing the old school, everyone out.
Nice.
And I'm like... I'm older now. So I'm like... Little R's obviously excited about that.
Yeah.
Little
I
R...
just love a barbecue.
Yeah. Little R is officially a belle now as well.
Nice.
That happened on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, little bell. So we'll go from Little R to Little Bell on the podcast. So,
fair enough.
yeah. Well, Mum and Dad are married now, so it just made sense for her to take her dad's name, seeing as Mum was a Bell. So, yeah. Obviously, she's very excited now that she's got the same surname as her cousins.
Yeah.
So we actually have a Just Eat waiting to come for us tonight as well, Andrew.
We do?
Yeah.
Ordered some scran from Nazar's.
You've gone with a munch box,
as usual.
and I have no idea where the fuck you put it because you're
Oh,
tiny.
it'll take me about 3 days to eat it. It usually does.
I've gone very simply with a doner burger. So, yeah. But to be fair, whenever we do order from, we go out on the Sunday night. Is that right? No, Saturday night.
Saturday, yeah.
And then I'm out on the Sunday with my grandparents, and then the Monday morning I have to go into training.
Right.
So we obviously know I did 6 months on Manjaro and
Oh,
things
you
like,
mean like training for?
yeah,
I thought you meant training at work or something. It's
Yeah,
like,
no.
You're off. You get proper holidays.
Yeah, I'm off now to the 5th. I am. So yeah, I'm not going to be on Manjaro or anything anymore. I lost a hell of a lot of weight. I've put a good bit of the weight back on. Not anywhere near. I think we can agree that I've lost. I've put a bit back on, but I've put some on. So you all knew I was going to be boxing next year anyway. And to add to that, I had wanted to do Tough Mudder, and Fraser is joining me in Tough Mudder, and we've gone together and did the 2-for-1 offer that they were doing on Cyber Monday. So we are doing that together in June. So I don't want to die, so I need to get in shape, and I've got obviously 5.5 months to do it. But I wanted to enjoy Christmas, and then instead of waiting for New Year's Day, it just made sense to start on Monday the 29th.
Yeah.
So you kind of get into the routine of healthier eating. Like, you don't, on New Year, you don't need to be, like, you can have a nice steak on New Year. Like, you can have cheese, hams, things like that. Like, you can have decent food. You just do it healthily. Like, cut the sugar out, basically. So, yeah, I will be in full swing come the Monday. So I have basically 1 week left to eat shit. So might as well have a Turkish burger, I suppose, a doner burger. So yeah, we're waiting on that, and I'll be honest, man, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, me and Fraser, our team's called Let's Fucking Go, and we are hoping that Brian's going to join us. We tried to talk you into it, but
yeah,
it's it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to getting electrocuted in June.
See, that bit I would enjoy in the obstacle course and stuff, but I can't be done with running a 5k. Running's always been.
You don't have to run it, you know that. Yeah, you basically it's 5k, but
can I walk around and put my earphones in and just listen to Sigrid while I have a wander?
I don't think you'd be able to do that with the water and things, but yeah, you can literally go at your own pace as long as you do the obstacles over 5k within reason. It's a team thing, so we would go. You kind of go at the slowest person's pace. So Fraser will kind of be going with my pace, but hopefully by the time I get there, I'll be in a much better shape to get there. I was already in enough shape to be able to go around no bother, so I don't think it'll be that much a problem. Only issue we will have is heights, because obviously, as you know, I don't fly. I hate flying. I do fly. I will get on a plane, but I fucking hate it, as you know.
Yeah.
Andrew, what happens? Yeah, what happens to my body when I get on a plane? Shakes like fucked. So as you know now, with all the partners I've been with, I'm a fucking nightmare to fly with. So, yeah.
And you don't even drink, so they can't just get you drunk and put you to sleep in the corner.
I know, you need to do what they did in the A-Team with BA, is that, remember how Mr. T used to always freak out about flying, so they always used to like trick him so they could basically drug him and get him on the plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was every episode that they would.
I don't really what. I mean, I do remember watching some of it, and obviously I remember hearing his objections to getting on a plane. But yeah, I don't think I watched a lot of it, so I don't really remember.
Yeah, no, they used to basically drug him every episode to get him on the plane.
Doesn't send out a good message.
No, but in the 80s, I don't think they gave a fuck.
Well,
so,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's that. So looking forward to that, and obviously we have a lot of horse racing events that me and you are going to. We're going to two, particularly together. So me and you are off to Cheltenham to the Gold Cup.
Yes, is that first?
That's the first one up. That's on March
So that's in
13th.
March,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I booked the Thursday and Friday off, because are we driving down on the Thursday?
We're going down
And the actual Gold Cup races are on the Friday.
and then we come back up on the Saturday. So that was a very, very nice gift that I received, and Andy's coming with me.
From your wonderful wife.
Yes. So, obviously we're very much looking forward to that, and I am hoping that Haiti Couleurs will be there, but if not, there will be some amazing horses there, and we'll get to see a Gold Cup.
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal. Then 4 weeks later, me and Brian will be at Aintree for the Grand National.
And 1 week after that, we'll be in Ayr.
Then me and you
With
and Brian and Paul
Bri.
will be at Ayr for the Scottish Grand National, which was a part of the wedding, basically,
Yeah.
as for you guys being best men. And then so me, Elle, and Little Belle will be going to Newmarket for the 2,000 guineas, where I am so looking forward to.
That's
Yeah,
it, not Nottingham.
no, Newmarket for the 2,000 guineas, and I am so excited to see a horse called Zavateri, which you've probably heard me talk about. So.
Yeah.
And that is my bet of the year, right there, all happening on May 2nd and 3rd, I believe it is, because you have the
Is that when you're at Newmarket? In May?
So there's the 2,000 guineas, and then you have the Kentucky Derby at midnight, and then the very next day is the 1,000 guineas, and two of my favourite horses are running in the 1,000 guineas and 2,000 guineas, so it just kind of made sense. For some strange reason, bookies have them at silly prices, so if they run to the same form they ran this year, fucking hell have no fury. And then logically, you sat and watched the Breeders' Cup, you know how good Ted Noffey is. That horse is aimed at the Kentucky Derby, nothing's came close to him all year, so if he comes out in the same form, 10-1's a gift. You put the three of them together, it's but there is another horse, a monster, coming out of America, because obviously I still keep an eye on the races, even though we're not betting on them. And there's a horse called Further Ado, and it did not make sense not to do the exact same bet you would with Ted Noffey with the other two. So there's two bets in place, two trebles, one with Ted Noffey and the other two, and one with Further Ado and the other two. And
So where is Newmarket?
It's down east coast, quite close to the bottom, quite close, like Doverish area.
Oh, really? So it's south of the Thames?
Oh yeah, it's down. Well, not south of the Thames. It's a bit north. You're kind of we're staying in Peterborough, so.
Ah, right. So it is in my territory. I'm just thinking about looking at the Better's map at work.
Yeah, no, it's Peterborough, but then we'll have about an hour drive on the day. Kind of like what me and you are doing. Obviously, we're staying outside of Cheltenham, and then we're driving in for an hour, and then driving back. But at least we've got our parking paid and stuff, so we don't have to worry about any of that. And to be honest, like we're not going down with loads of money. We're like, by the time we get there, we're hoping most of our bets will be set. So, like, if I have a £20 bet, that might just be enough to cover the whole day. So £20, and I can go and enjoy the Gold Cup and not spend a penny. So, yeah. But yeah, that's some things for us to look forward to. So obviously it is Christmas, Andy, and I know you're an elf and you're building little toys and stuff for Santa. But what do the elves want for Christmas? What do you want from Santa?
I have no idea. I've not even thought about it. I've barely thought about Christmas, and all of a sudden it's like, what did you say, 5 days away or something?
Well, you got a Cheltenham ticket from me and Laura, so you're off to Cheltenham. You've got some really nice presents off of Fraser so far.
Yes, because he had me in our Goose's Secret Santa,
Uh-huh.
and he gave me a book about Robert the Bruce,
Uh-huh.
which he obviously knows I will be very interested to read. And he gave me a wee trivia game,
Uh-huh.
and I have a T-shirt on the way
Yeah.
with a picture of me and him on the front, and History Bros above it,
Which
which
is
is awesome. Yeah.
And Jake got you some nice Man City socks.
Yeah, because he's a dick. Actually, it was hilarious because he also got me. So it was a socks and sweeties Secret Santa at work.
For a
Jake
Man
got
U
me-
fan.
Yeah. So obviously I'm a Hibs and Man United fan. So he got me Man City socks. What was even funnier, and he admits he didn't even plan this. They're for ages 9 plus. As I say to him, technically I do fall into that, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to wear them anyway when I'm being Manchester City socks. But he also got me, continuing the football theme, and the fact that it was socks and sweeties, a packet of Love Hearts. But he put a sticker on saying, because you, or no, since you love Hearts. So he got Hibs and Man United covered there, which was genius in fairness. But he was, like, karma worked its way around because obviously he's a big Dundee fan.
Uh-huh.
And Matt happened to get him in the Secret Santa and got him Dundee United socks. So I feel karma has worked out there.
That's funny. I mean, obviously, with Christmas, are you at your mum's Christmas Day?
Yeah. Yeah, just
Seafood platter?
not in the way that I have done before. We're kind of just having picky stuff. So there will definitely be seafood. We've already covered that, and let's be honest, it's me and Mum, so of course there is.
Yeah.
But we're also going to have some nice cheese and maybe some like spring rolls and stuff like that. Just a bit of everything that we like that we could just kind of graze on throughout the day.
Nice.
Well, we probably watch a few films and chill out. Obviously, watch EastEnders. That's it. Given Mum doesn't really watch it anymore, but of course I still do. So that has to go on.
Yeah. Any series or movies you're planning on watching over Christmas?
Oh, actually, I was so very excited yesterday, I think, at some point in the last couple of days, because I changed my Virgin package, and you get Netflix with it, apparently. And because the last time I changed it a couple of years ago, I tried to subscribe to it and get it all set up, and it wouldn't work. This time, did the same, still wasn't working, so I phoned them, and eventually I got somebody. Actually, no, I did it on the text thing, the chat, and he said, "Oh, you'll get an email within 24 hours." Took about a week, but I still got it, and I got it the other day. So I finally set up Netflix again, and I realised that House is on there.
Oh, nice.
So because I loved that show. I watched it all, but about like 10 years ago. So I'm going to watch that again. I'm probably going to start that tomorrow, actually, because I did love that show so much. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching House next as my entry into that journal that Stu got me.
And as you know, me and Laura just finished that a few months ago.
Yeah.
So we loved going back and watching House.
Oh yeah, it's a great show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hugh Laurie is so brilliant. Well, all the cast are brilliant in it, to be fair, but yeah, he's just so good.
Yeah, no, it can't be a bit of House. So as of 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, you know that I am now pretty much non-stop until the new year.
Yeah, you have a very busy schedule.
So which is why we're doing this.
Yeah, because we wouldn't have been able to fit it in any other time, let's be honest, because you're chock-a-block.
Yeah, I've left it like...
Unless we take the laptop and the mics up to kettle next week.
Yeah.
Sarah and Tim would have just been sitting there like, oh, come on guys, eh?
It's actually crazy, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
how busy, like, how quick that calendar filled up. Like...
What you got Edinburgh tomorrow?
So, tomorrow we're off to breakfast with Santa, then we're off to Edinburgh and we're off to see the new Avatar movie, which hasn't cost us anything. We've got 8 seats, all free, to view Avatar Fire and Ash. I even offered you one of them. It's basically...
We did, but obviously...
We've got premium seats, all for nothing, so we can go and view this film, and then obviously I'll stick a wee review and stuff up for it. And then we're going to do the Christmas market again and grab some nice food and stuff in Edinburgh. Not from the market, because that's just fucking expensive.
Probably.
Yeah. And then obviously Monday, myself and Little Belle are off to see our good friend Graham, and we're doing a
Oh, yeah, he's doing Home Alone on.
yeah Home Alone
Monday.
2.
Oh, Home Alone 2, yeah.
A 35mm print of Home Alone 2 because she loves Home Alone.
Yeah.
Then Monday night we have the Christmas last quiz of the year at Pinkerton's, which you're not going to be there, but
No.
the Murdogs will be there. All of us are actually there.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, we've got a full team, and
I don't know how many of my team are going, but
Tu-
obviously I'm not going to be there.
Tuesday's mental because we're off to the Deer Centre, which was your recommendation.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Pleasure. I used to love going there when I was wee, so of course I'm going to suggest that.
Yeah, many high school reunions.
You were like, what do I do with the little one? We've got a day in the Christmas period where I've got nothing planned yet. And I was like, Deer Centre?
At that point,
You were like, great shout.
yeah. At that point, there was nothing really else in the calendar.
Yeah.
And suddenly, I was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, that would have been a good day just to have just been like, because that night is the high school reunion and stuff up at Pinky's.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of folk from high
I
school.
won't be at either.
Well, I'm kind of hoping you change your mind on that one, if I'm honest.
It's a school night. You know the rule. I
The
don't
night
do
before
anything on a
Christmas
school
Eve.
night.
Night before Christmas Eve.
Yes. Still a school night.
We'll try and talk them into it. Then Christmas Eve is pandemonium. So I will do my. I have all for many moons. I've gone to BB's first thing in the morning. So as soon as the Glenrothes Town Centre opens, I go to BB's, and little Belle will be with me this year. We are then going to see the Muppet Christmas Carol. Just me and little Belle. We're going to go see the Muppet Christmas Carol at the Odeon.
Kino.
No, it's Odeon.
Graham's got to slap you.
He probably, but he wasn't actually shown it. So,
Right, fair enough.
and then Laura will break off, and that's her till the 5th as well. So that'll be nice.
Is she working this week too?
Yeah, she's working. So, but then we're up at my parents' because the whole family are ending up at my mum and dad's. So we're all going up there for like what you're saying, nibbly food. We're up then Christmas Day, and let's be honest, we know what Christmas Day is like when you have a fucking 7-year-old. So chaos, and then we drive up to Arbroath and we see all the in-laws, and we spend the whole day with them, which I'm looking forward to. I love them, my married family. And then Boxing Day, we're at Granny Bell's. So I will be honest, the King George is on Boxing Day, and I have a policy where, as Andy knows this, I lock my betting accounts. My betting accounts unlock 30 minutes before the King George. So conveniently. So I will have access to them for a few days, and then I'll lock them again for a little bit. For go through the Welsh Grand National. So I will be sitting watching the King George and the Welsh Grand National and things. And then 28th, what's on the... Oh, sorry, 27th. What are we doing on the 27th?
Kettle.
That's Kettle with you and
Well, I'm
Sarah.
working during the day, but then we're going to Kettle June.
Yeah, there's something on during that day as well.
Aye.
Something on during the day. And then the 28th, we've got my grandparents at the Beijing and everything as well. Dude, the calendar's just... Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not at the 28th yet, and I know it's booked all the way up to like this. Like, there's something...
You must be in a far more festive spirit than I am then. You've actually got Christmassy stuff happening.
I'm broken. I'm sitting there like, when I go back to work, I'll be knackered. Like, I'll be looking forward to being at work.
Get a rest.
To get a rest. Like, bring on the sales and the stress of sending quotes and speaking of folk. Like, guys. Oh. Bring it on.
You'll probably be needing a rest.
I will need a
In
rest.
fairness, have you got much on in like the couple of days after New Year? So what is it? The first's a Thursday,
There is.
and then second's the
I
Friday.
think
fourth.
it's about the 3rd when it stuff finally comes.
Right. So you'll maybe have a weekend to recharge before you go back to work.
I'll have this. I think I have the Saturday and the Sunday, but it's. I can guarantee you something will come up between now and then
Yeah.
to fill that weekend up. Actually, we'll probably end up recording.
Funnily enough, it's just what I was thinking.
But so that's,
Saturday night might not be the worst idea in the world.
so there you go. That's just starting to fill up. That weekend's starting to fill up
Yeah.
already.
And then if we get another one later in January, then we're almost back to a kind of monthly cycle. Because obviously we missed November there. So
We did. So yeah, see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's us. We literally just thinking, and look, there's one thing already in that weekend.
yeah,
So I can guarantee you that somewhere along the lines between now and probably Boxing Day. I can guarantee you those weekend days get filled in, and
Yeah.
I can. We'll be going somewhere. It'll be something happening. We'll be going to see somebody, or we'll have tickets for this, and I'll be like. So, yeah, and then in the new year I'm off to London. So with work and stuff, I've got all that going on. So, yeah, right at the start
Do you
of
know where about in London you're going?
I'll know I'll be in Yateley. I do know where I'm going. So I've got all the details and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be in London for a couple of days as well. Which right at the start, I'm actually looking forward to it. There's a really nice meal and there's a big conference and stuff that's going on. And obviously being new part of the company. Like the one thing I'd say is that it's been an amazing experience with this job. As
Yeah.
you know this, so that I've got a bestie in Super Tams, work bestie, and I've just got some really, really good people around me. So, yeah, I've enjoyed changing, and obviously I'm doing what I'm good at,
Yeah.
and I think it was good to kind of get back into that sort of.
Well, you had been missing the salesy-ness.
Yeah,
Like,
not that I left sales. I was still doing sales. It was just a bit more neutered sales. Like at my last job, it was a great place to work, but there wasn't that sort of fast-paced competitiveness. It kind of became about just it was very chilled, and that wasn't a bad thing. I think I kind of
Yeah.
needed that for a few years, but yeah, it's nice to get back into that sort of drive and
yeah.
pushing things there, and you know,
Suits you.
it does.
I mean, we've spoken before about how different roles and different jobs suit different people, and yeah, that suits you.
Yeah,
Not me. I couldn't do that kind of salesy stuff. I've never been that way. I've never been built that way, to be fair.
but you know as well as I do, I'd get you over the line. Like there's not anyone I've never got over the line. And in all my time in sales, no matter who's in my team, I can get them through. I can get them over the line. Even the worst team at Virgin, when I took over that team, I got them over the line.
Yeah, true.
I got them up to joint top, and then Amanda came back and
Well, that was before I started, because I never worked there when she worked there.
yeah,
Because was she not your manager?
yeah, and then she went off ill.
Aye.
And,
Was that not like the equivalent to when John Barnes and Kenny Dalglish were managers of Celtic? Did it not go a bit as well as that did?
Yeah, it was. Do you know what? It was a good couple of months, but also showed what I could do. And then obviously, I feel like the opportunities that Virgin gave me I'm grateful for. Like I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be the positive person I am. I certainly feel like I bring a lot to the table because of my experiences at Virgin, basically, and the support and the training they gave me. But yeah, like I am very happy in my new role and the opportunities it's going to provide me and my family over the next few years. I'm very happy with the people I now work with. I've got some really good people around me, and it's always good to meet new people.
Yeah.
And
you get a nice wee trip to London.
Yeah, I'll get a lot of trips for the sounds of it coming
Oh,
up.
really?
Yeah, and I get to spread my little Ted Lasso mottos all over the place, which I love to do.
So is like the place you work for now, and I know you've told me the name, but I can't remember it. Do they have like different branches around the country?
It's the biggest company in the UK for what we do.
Nice.
We won't talk about it
I
because
used to like that aspect when I was at Acorn.
Yeah.
Because obviously they had a branch over in Livy or Bathgate that I went over to a few times to help out and stuff. And the head office was down in Rotherham, so I got to travel down there a few times as well, which I loved. I did like that aspect of getting to travel about and stuff.
yeah, it's. Do you know what?
Actually, sorry to interrupt. Just thinking about the best aspect of said travelling about. The last time, I think it was maybe about 5 months or so before I ended up leaving and going to Leader Doors. I was down at Rotherham for some training on a specific style of bearings, and the hotel room that I got put in had one of those like standalone bath things. It was amazing. I actually sent a photo to Mum and she was like, "No, I'm well jealous. What you doing?" Like, yes, this is where I will be spending the evening.
Fair enough.
It was beautiful,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, we got a pretty good deal for our hotel in March.
We did. Where are we staying again? Is it Coventry or something?
So, yeah, like me and Andy, we booked a hotel on booking.com, and it was like a little 3-star thing for us, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And during the Black Friday sales, for the exact same price, we ended up with, was it a 5-star hotel with breakfast for the 2 nights, and it's
4 or 5 anyway. It was an upgrade.
Yeah, it was basically,
Yeah,
and for the two of us, it's £75 a night. Like, not each, it's just like, what's that, £30 odd each per night. It's mental. So yeah, I love Black Friday. If you get the right Black Friday deals, I'm actually having a quick look because I have it saved here, all the details. Because I remember sending it on to you, and you were like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, we're getting that like that," and I'd already paid for it, so like, I was like, I wasn't going to pass that up. Where are we? Payment successful. Why the fuck am I way back here? Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm going to check my calendar and make sure I don't have anything in for that weekend. The 3rd, I think it'll be. I don't think I will.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty bare at the moment.
I can't
So I'm
actually.
going to stick in.
Why have I not got the details here? That's not good.
Yeah, there we go. So we'll do Saturday the 3rd, we'll record.
Do you remember what the hotel was called?
No.
Oh,
What my memory's like. I'll remember in like 10 years' time.
Oh,
I remember the jeans I was wearing when you told me.
yeah, I'm going to have to go look for that because I don't seem to have saved it to my important inbox. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Well, I know.
No, yeah, I know too. Like, I'm sitting here like, no, Aaron.
Well, you're checking.
It's a,
I'll just
I'm pretty sure.
about squirrels.
I'm actually pretty sure it's a Best Western that we're staying at.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Excuse me.
Ah, yes, here we go. It's a Best Western. We're staying at a Best Western, and it is. It's just outside Birmingham. So
Nice.
yeah,
And like you say, we're less than an hour from
yeah,
Cheltenham, eh?
yeah. I checked it. I checked the postcodes. We're only about an hour from Cheltenham. So
Nice.
yeah,
We'll have a broad breakfast at the hotel and then
yeah.
head down to Cheltenham and
We're in an executive twin, 2 for 1 on the breakfast, and we paid less than £150 in total for those 2 nights.
Nice.
So yeah, 5 stars hotel as well. So not only are we going to Cheltenham, on the Gold Cup day, we're going in at a 5-star hotel with breakfast 2 or 2 days.
yeah.
Yes, it'll be fun.
And when's it? March.
So
So
we're actually
hopefully the weather will start to
yeah.
starting to turn by then, and it'll maybe be getting a bit warmer and stuff. So.
Well, probably in the next podcast as well, we'll start kind of going through some of the favourites for the Cheltenham Festival.
Which, as we've just discovered, and I've just put in my diary, is going to be 2 weeks from today.
Yeah, and then we'll kind of update every bit as the lead up is before we go.
Well,
Obviously,
you
yeah,
I'll just go, yeah,
yeah.
nice.
There's a lot in play.
Other words I usually use.
Yeah, as you know, there's a lot already in play for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But
I'll need to get on board with that at some point. Given that I'm going to be there.
yeah, it's okay though. To be fair, sometimes that can work in your benefit. Anti-post is dangerous and not reliable, so I would always recommend anyone just to
Stick with Uncle Post.
yeah, stick to the day of, like literally if you can, the hour before. But some people like to be cocky like me, and
In fairness, that has worked
very
well for you in the past. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I was Grand National and the Arc and many others that have all been anti-post. Because I seen something in advance and I thought that's if that gets the right draw, that could work. So £10 bets become big bets that you don't have to spend hundreds on. So yeah, but
So other than horsey stuff, what have you got planned for 2026? Are you...
we are away on. We got a family holiday booked while we were getting married. It was So we got that in July. The three of us are off there.
Where was it?
Turkey, we got Turkey.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, so
Not the same bit I went to.
no,
It's a different bit, isn't it?
it's a different bit. Really nice hotel. We are really looking forward to it. We're very grateful for that.
Have you been before?
Turkey once, but I was a long
Turkey's
time ago.
lovely, man. We've been loads of times. Like me, Mum, Sam, and Nicole first went in 2001,
Right.
just the four of us, and then like Mum and Sam went back a few times, and then I think it was 2006. There was about 15 of us. It was a big family holiday, and that happened a few times afterwards. Oh, hold on, that's the food.
Fed and watered.
Yes, we are back, having been sufficiently fed and watered with some lovely food from Nazar's up in Leslie.
Yep.
What did you get? A burger?
Uh,
Some sort?
Quarter pounders with cheese and doner meat.
Oh, yeah.
And it was meant to have the chili sauce, but it didn't come with that. So you
Yes.
gave me your chili sauce because you don't use it.
Exactly, yeah. I used the garlic sauce, but not the chili sauce, so you got mine. All's well that ends well.
Yes, very much so. So obviously Christmas, we're here. Christmas has passed. Any good stories from the past, Andy?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I had great Christmases growing up. Like, I used to get the best of both worlds because I'd have like a wee bit of Christmas with Mum in the morning, and then I would tend to go to my gran and granddad's up in Kettle Bridge in the afternoon and have almost like 2 Christmases.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always loved them. My favourite one, absolutely though, was I think it was about 96, and like PlayStation had been out for about a year then, and obviously everybody was getting a PlayStation. But in the run up to that Christmas, I'd like, because I knew we didn't have a lot of money or anything, so I'd say, because I had a NES at the time, and I'd say to Mum, like, when she was asking me what I wanted for Christmas, I was like, oh, like, next one up, I'll go for the SNES. And she'd obviously heard that PlayStation was really popular, and she was like, hey, you know what, like a PlayStation, that's really popular at the moment. And I was like, yeah, but it's a bit expensive. And she was like, right, I'll see. So in the end, her and my dad ended up going half hours and getting me a PlayStation.
Nice.
And that Christmas, when I got up to Granny and Grandad's, I was just sat in the living room, like Grandad had hooked it all up on the telly in the living room for me. Sat in the living room playing Worms on the PlayStation, and like my gran, my granddad, my Aunt Lorna, my dad, they're all through in the kitchen having a few drinks, having a laugh and that, and occasionally just coming through to check on me. Honestly, it was one of the best Christmas days ever.
Yeah, sounds it. That actually sounds like an awesome one.
What were you?
I always just remember going to my grandparents every Christmas, like when I was younger, and I just loved it. Like, I had my great granny and granddad there, my uncle, everything. So it was just nice to be there with family. And then Boxing Day was always at the Bellside, so we always went down and they had a barbecue every Christmas, which was out the back in there because they obviously have acres and stuff. So it was like there's a big, huge garden with big fire pits and stuff, and they always used to put on even in the snow. So I kind of grew up with that, so that's going to be good to do that again this year for the first time in almost 20 years. So yeah, when I think of Christmas, that's what I think about. I mean, I do remember the first time my grandparents got me cable. Like they had me in, do you remember when cable boxes came out around, telly? They put a cable box in my room for me for Christmas, and it had all the movie channels and everything like that. And I remember they got me honey roasted peanuts, and I remember going home one night and I was listening to Michael Jackson's Earth Song, so that will give you a good idea when this was.
About the same time as my PlayStation
Yeah.
Christmas.
And I watched a film called Dinosaur City, Welcome to Dinosaur City, and I had my honey peanuts, and I just remember being
Bliss.
yeah, like it was just it's one of those ones I remember. I also remember me and my younger brother, sort of college years, as you know, at this point, working at Blockbuster, and came home and me and him sat and we had used to get the 3 for £3 deal. You remember this at Blockbuster? You got your popcorn, your juice, and your sweets for £3.
Oh, vaguely, yeah.
And we had to upsell them. So I always used to upsell them. So if there's people that didn't take their 3 for £3 deal, I would obviously take the 3 for £3 and put it through because it was a deal under my name.
Yeah.
So, and they were quite happy. So sometimes I was doing it twice a night because you got the 2 litre bottle of juice and everything with it. So me and my brother that night, we sat there with we had our 2 litre bottle of juice, we had our sweets, we had our popcorn and everything, and we sat and watched Frighteners on Rocky 4 on Christmas Eve. And I just remember that being a really good one before marriage and kids and stuff. It kind of it was I liked that one. That was a good one.
I remember, and I think I've maybe spoken about it before in a very early episode, but I had one talking about barbecues on Christmas and family in Australia and stuff. There was one a few years ago, I think it was maybe about 2019.
Not a good year for Christmas.
Yeah. But Mum and Sam had gone to Australia to see, we've got family out there.
Ah, right, okay.
My uncle and my second cousin and stuff. They'd gone out to Australia, and I had originally been talking to Dad and Angela about maybe going down there, but I think they ended up going to Amsterdam to my sister Jodie's. So I was just going to be spending Christmas Day on my Todd really, and then Nicole, my sister up here, said she would come and see me. So I've still kept up the streak because obviously we've seen each other every Christmas Day since 2007, which was the last one I spent down in London. Well, technically we went down to Hampshire. That was a great one as well. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so Nicole came down. It was brilliant. We had a cup of tea and exchanged our presents and stuff. And then Mikey had also invited me along to his for Christmas dinner and stuff. So went along to his and helped build the girls' scooters. I think they got that year and stuff. And that was really a good one for me because obviously I was normally in with Mum and Sam and so on. And this one it was even though they're not around, Nicole still came to see me and Mikey still invited me to be a part of their Christmas Day, and that was really good. That really meant a lot to me. And yeah, the one in Hampshire, we went down, it was 2007. We went down, my stepsister Samantha's boyfriend at the time ran a hotel, but they both did, down in Hook. And we went and spent Christmas there in 2007, and that was really good. I remember he was a cracking chef, and he'd done a bird and a bird and a bird and a bird and a bird thing. There was about 9 fucking birds and other fucking birds. And that was the year as well that, because we put on EastEnders in the pub, and that was the big reveal with the Max and Stacey affair and stuff. So it was a really good day.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah.
And that 2019 one, that was when I went up Falkland Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the first Christmas without S and L. So my son and daughter.
Yeah.
So obviously Laura and I were together at that point, but she spent it with her family, and I didn't really feel like I wanted to that Christmas, if that made sense. But it was new.
Yeah. But she invited you though.
She did invite me. Yeah. Yeah. Her dad was in stuff on the phone. I was up Falkland Hill.
Yeah.
But met a lot of really nice people up the hill that day. It's probably not a Christmas I ever thought I'd have, but I ended up being very grateful for the experience.
Yeah.
And it's also quite humbling to have a Christmas like that where it makes you appreciate more everything. I suppose we were talking earlier about all the craziness that's coming up and everything that's going on, and then I just need to remember that 6 years ago I was up a hill on Christmas Day and I didn't have any of that craziness, and
yeah.
So you don't know how quickly.
So when you're feeling all knackered from running about all over the place, just think about 2019.
Yeah.
And remember how lucky you are to have the opportunity to be running about all over the place doing various fun things.
Yes. In hindsight, see that? Look at that therapy on 2 for the road. just make me appreciate all the craziness coming up.
Didn't you say in the very first episode we would delve into stuff like that? So it's just happened organically.
Yeah, it does. It does do that. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, we've had some very nice messages this year from people that have responded to things we've talked about on the show. People have spoke to us in the bar, but
Yeah, true. They're still wondering when she's getting to appear on an episode.
yeah,
I had to tell her, I was like, well, we had to kind of change things because the way I was able to take holidays sort of changed. The rules kind of changed on that. So we're not doing it up here as much anymore. So we're going to have to try and work that out at some point.
yeah. I'd like to go in on a Wednesday to do it.
Yeah.
Like Wednesdays are nice and quiet.
I'm also on a late shift on a Wednesday, so
Yeah, can we not swap that?
probably not. I think the guys are probably settled in their days.
Mm.
And there's only two options other than Wednesdays because I couldn't do Thursdays because then every month I would miss the quiz that I would normally go to
Yeah,
because I would literally be finishing when it was starting.
yeah, and you can't have it mobbed when we're in there because
No, there's no point. No, we'd be as well just continuing to do it down here on, well, whenever we can.
I did actually say to Andy I felt like we should have pub ambience on the telly, and he's like, that's cheating. I'm like, but the audience don't know.
But
Like,
I know.
but Andy knows.
Yes.
Andy
If
knows.
there's one thing I abhor, it's cheating of any sort.
I don't really think it's cheating, and it's not misleading. It's just we're still recording here, we're just with pub ambience in the background. It's an effect.
You're in effect.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I got somebody with that. You know, well, I'll kind of explain that for anyone that doesn't know. It started, well, I'm sure it started organically for people in various guises. But I remember years ago, me and Johnny were down at Haggerson Castle with like Mum, Sam, Nicole, and either one of her pals or her cousin Sammy. And me and Johnny were in the caravan watching an episode of The Simpsons, and it's the one where they get Flanders' camper van, and I think Lisa goes, "Oh, there's a bread compartment," and Bart goes, "You're a bread compartment." For a while after that, that became a thing. Me and Johnny would just occasionally go, "You're a bread compartment," and then it just escalated to "You're a whatever." Somebody said, I didn't want it work this week. I can't remember what it was, but it was a "You're a whatever" they'd said. I think it was to either Kerry or Lisa.
nice.
Can't remember what it was though. But and
how-
I probably didn't get it either.
Yeah.
I didn't even explain it afterwards because I'm a fan. Probably should explain that to them. But if I remember what it was and who it was, then I will explain.
Fair enough.
It was maybe mildly amusing without the background, but the background would probably bore them anyway. I'll probably just leave it.
So, what big football games we got coming up?
Hey, well, United have got Villa tomorrow, I think, which we will probably lose. Although, in fairness, we do have a good record against Villa. But right now,
They are
it's
pretty.
up and down. I mean, better than I have been. I mean, I can't remember us losing for the last wee while. We probably have, but I probably blocked it out. But we did have a crazy 4-4 draw with Bournemouth on Monday.
I'm hoping Spurs pull another goal back here.
Oh, yeah, there's like 91 minutes on the clock then.
I know. I'm hoping. Well, I'm hoping they can still get one.
It would be nice.
It would be.
Who they playing Liverpool?
Yeah.
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 I think Spurs are having a bit of a tough time at the moment as well, So
The rise and fall of Liverpool at the moment. As I said,
they've
as I
been
said
having
to you last
a
night.
really quite a tough time.
All clubs do it. You can't be perfect all the time.
United used to be
Apart from Celtic.
a long time
and
ago.
I think.
In fairness, you have got fuck all competition.
Yeah, but in fairness, right?
If one of you is even half perfect, you're perfect enough to win everything.
A few weeks ago, do you know that since me and you have been alive, there's not been another team win other than Celtic or Rangers?
Yes. When, actually, depending on when.
You were born. Yeah, but
No, when I was born, yeah, I've not, in the time I've been on this earth, there has not been
Another
a captain lift a trophy or lift a league trophy that's not been for Celtic or Rangers. Depending on when the last day was, you might have just been about, because were Hearts not the champions, or no, was it not Aberdeen?
Aberdeen.
Aye, Aberdeen in '84. and you're of course May, so you might just have been
Aye.
about alive for somebody lifting a trophy, or lifting the trophy that wasn't a Celtic or Rangers player. But yeah, effectively, in our lifetimes, we've not really seen a champion of the top league in Scotland that's been outside of the Old Firm.
Scotland qualified for the World Cup.
Yeah, how has it taken us this long to touch on that?
I know.
That's what's happened since we've been off air, if you like.
Yeah.
Since the last record. Yeah, I mean, we're going to the World Cup.
We're going to the World Cup.
Albeit a shitty one, because it's one that's seeing us play at 11 o'clock or 2 in the morning because of where it is.
Yes.
It's in the US, Canada and Mexico. And I think it depended on where you got drawn and all that, because I think England have got like a couple of no bad times. I'm sure I've seen they had some games kick off at like 9 p.m. Still a bit late for a game, but it's not too bad when you consider there's 11 and 2 a.m. as alternatives, which obviously we've got. So, but yeah, bottom line, we're going to the World Cup.
We're going to the World Cup. We'll all be up very late.
Yeah.
And it's the summer holidays.
Thankfully, the first two
just before summer.
games are at the weekend.
Yeah.
I think the first one's on a Saturday night, and then the following one's on a Friday night.
So we're fine.
For the first two.
Yeah.
Because they're the late ones as well. I think the one on the following Wednesday is the Brazil game, and that's at 11.
We're
I
Scottish
will be
fans.
booking holidays for the Thursday and Friday that week.
We're-
Because Stu's going to be home as well. He said he's coming over.
Yeah, we're Scotland fans. Our fate's always sealed by the time that we get to the end of the second game.
Yeah, but remember, the World Cup is expanded again. So there's something like, I don't know, there's a few third place teams go through anyway. And who have we got? Haiti, Morocco, then Brazil. And very much reminiscent of the last time we were at the World Cup in '98, because we had Brazil, Norway and Morocco.
Yeah.
So 2 out of 3. We couldn't get Norway because we were in the same pot. But yeah, we got Haiti and our two mates from '98. Morocco absolutely cuffed us, of course, in the third game back then, and we played Brazil in the opener of France '98, and should have at least had a chance to draw. It was 2-1 to Brazil in the end. We should have got a penalty in the last minute because Dunga handballed it, but of course it's Scotland and referees always go with the bigger nations.
Nice.
It wasn't. It was shit. You're just saying nice because you're looking at your phone and you're not really listening to what I'm saying, and you realised I stopped talking and you went, nice. As if to portray that you're paying attention.
Oh, so ladies and gentlemen, as we begin to wrap up this very unfestive Christmas special,
Yeah.
it's just to obviously, I think firstly, Andy, we've kind of got to thank everyone for the support this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Laura, in particular for myself, just a massive supporter. She got behind us from the beginning. We've had lots of love and support from our friends. Should we name them? I'm not entirely sure, but
All of them.
all of them.
Yeah, they know who they are.
Your mum, family. I don't think any of my family have listened, so
Oh, really?
I'd imagine some of them, but not all of them. But yeah, it's been a good year. I think that we are going to get better next year. Hopefully we get to the point where we do start bringing people on, but that's been the plan all along. But until we get the quality right, we've just delayed
Yeah,
that.
and of course Claire definitely wants to
Yeah.
be on at some point.
Tw-
And of course, talking about Claire, everyone at Pinkies has been super supportive as well. I know we've not recorded there a lot in the second half of the year because obviously things change with my holidays and stuff.
People getting
But
married.
we did a lot in the first half of the year that they were definitely very supportive of. And
Yeah.
we've got to say thanks for that as well.
Yeah, I definitely think so. So, are you want to start with your song, or do you want to go with my movie? It's up to you. I'm quite happy either way.
Probably go with my song because I gave it away a couple of episodes ago anyway. Or in the last one, which is maybe just came out at the same. I don't know. Yeah, it's done edited the last one, as I said earlier. But yeah, whatever episode it was, I did give it away, because remember I did, and I touched on them earlier, I did Griff and Sigrid and stuff for the first couple, and I'm sure I had like Elio and Maisie Peters. And then I finally went with a Regina track, and that started off my kind of top 5 artists, and I went with 4 of them. We had Regina, Nirvana, Tupac and Eminem, and I saved the 5th one, which is Coldplay, because you had mentioned, I think, about the time that we would be doing a kind of Christmassy episode, and Coldplay's Christmas Lights is my favourite Christmas song. I know that will be very controversial because you do have classics out there like Fairy Tale in New York, Step Into Christmas, Elton John, which I think is my number 3, and my number 2, 2,000 Miles, Pretenders. There's so many great Christmas songs. Mariah Carey, obviously, and just loads. But for me, Coldplay Christmas Lights is the number 1, and of course that's my recommendation for this episode.
Nice.
So, Mr. Bell, what film will you be recommending?
I'm recommending a very Harold and Kumar Christmas. I think I think it's brilliant. It's funny. It's
Never seen it.
Have you not?
I've never seen most of your film recommendations, in fairness.
It's on YouTube, which I need to send you back in here.
What's his name? The boy that was in House, Cal Penn. Is he not in?
Yes.
Aye.
Yeah. It is. Do you want to know what? You don't even have to have seen the other films to enjoy this film. It's just a good old fashioned, funny Christmas movie. I mean, obviously, normally I'd do something like National Lampoon's Christmas, but no, I'm going to go with something a bit out there, something you wouldn't suspect. A very Harold and Kumar Christmas. It's fun. It's got some very good moments in it. It's definitely not one for the kids, but you should absolutely love it. It's worth getting a little bit of the venison, the sausage, the cheese, the camembert, all the cheeses. Get the cheese board out, get the wine out, and sit and watch a bit of Harold and Kumar Christmas. I guarantee that you'll laugh a few times, especially as you get more and more merrier with the wine. And it'll be fun. And I'll be putting it on over the next 5 days to sit and watch.
Nice. It sounds like a hell of a plan there with a big cheese board and wine and stuff. Funnily enough, me and Kerry were talking about cheese the other day at work, just listing our favourite cheeses.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's this time of year, it's quiet. We got onto the subject of listing our favourite cheeses. Mine's is Wensleydale, for the record. Although I've become a very big fan of Emmental this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
A Swiss cheese.
Well,
shout out to Stu and Michelle.
Yeah, we went to the Christmas market a few weeks ago when we were at the Scotland rugby game, and that was obviously an amazing day, family day and stuff, and I appreciate the gesture of being able to go and do that. But we ended up at the Christmas market, and it was still quite quiet at that point, and I got like a really nice cheese, and it's truffle. There we go. As I was talking, it came back to me. It's a truffle and pepper cheese. And I'm going to say it's a cheddar as well, oddly enough. But I've not tried it yet, but I've got that there. And when I used to go to the Christmas market, I used to get some like venison sausage and stuff that you could cut up along with the cheese. You can't get that at the Christmas markets anymore.
Oh, really?
They don't sell it. You get the fudge, but I don't even want to buy the fudge anymore. I would like to buy the venison. So I've got this cheese, and it's been sitting in the fridge, and I will use it again. I'll probably start it in the next couple of days as well. But I'm missing the venison sausage.
Well, to be fair, the best, and I think I maybe mentioned
or boar
it in an
sausage.
earlier. Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to get boar.
Oh, I'd
I
like
love
to try that.
Yeah, the boar.
But no, I think I mentioned it in an earlier episode. Still to this day, the best sausages I've ever had was in 2007.
I love the fact you remember that.
Of course I do.
This is
It's
why I
me.
love you.
I was obviously living down south, but I had come back up for Thowie's wedding, and I stayed at Gemma's mum and dad's with Gemma, obviously. And in the morning, her dad made us whiskey and venison sausages, and again, we're 18 years on from that. Still the best sausages I've ever had.
Nice.
Can't see them being beaten. They were absolutely delightful.
I don't know, boar might help. Boar's amazing.
Well, and I'd love to try that.
Yeah, it was nice. It stopped just at COVID time.
Right.
Because I've never ever been able to get them again. But I used to, every year, I would go with friends and a partner at the time, and I would get cheese, fudge, and sausage, and it was venison, and there was boar, and there was just. And every year I'd always get some boar, I'd always get some of the venison sausage, and I'd come back, I'd cut it up with the cheese, and it would always actually be like Harold and Kumar or something like that I would watch. But yeah, not being able to get the sausage. Like I said, I got the cheese. I'll figure something out on the meat side, or whether it's some Parma hams or something like that. It's a selection of nice meats for the butcher. Although we have a new butcher down the town, where the old
Oh,
arcade
Mum was telling me that.
next to Phoenix.
Oh wait, no, she wasn't telling me that. She was saying, mind that picture that Martin was talking about?
Yeah,
that,
that's
that-
back
the
open.
South African stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, Mum was telling me they're back open. I'm guessing Martin will know.
Well, do you know where Subley is, and then
Yeah.
where the Phoenix is? But do you remember there used to be an old arcade right next to the Phoenix,
Yeah.
and it all got walled off?
Yeah.
It's now unwalled, and it's now got a halal butchers in there.
Oh, really?
And shop.
And is that the place that's doing the South African stuff for Martin?
No, I don't think they are. But
Is it the old butchers then that was doing
Still-
it before that is now reopened?
But it
and
doesn't look as
everything
good.
in it? Aye.
When I went in, it didn't have as much on offer as it used to. Whereas this place actually looks like it's all right. I mean, I'll be going in probably the next couple of days to have a look with a little bell.
To be fair, I've taken to eating fish a lot more because I'm back. I don't know if I mentioned in an earlier episode, but I'm back actually eating tea now
Yeah,
rather than kind of picky bits. Shrimp,
that's healthy.
anything.
I feel like it's a
Yeah,
healthy choice.
I feel like it's benefited me.
Yeah.
But I've moved, particularly in the last few weeks, to having a lot of fish.
Yeah.
I mean, unsurprisingly, because it's me. Like this week, I had cod one night, I had salmon another, I had sea bass another. On Monday, to be fair, I was still, actually last Saturday, I wasn't feeling great. Like, even to the point I was nearly not going to our worst Christmas night out. I went, but I still wasn't feeling 100%. Like, I was kind of picking at the meal. It was a lovely meal up at Balgedi, but I just wasn't up to eating as much of it as I would have liked to, because it
Right.
was lovely, as I say. And even at one point, Lisa was like, "Are you feeling alright?" Because
Right.
you seen me kind of picking at my food. I was like, "Yeah, I've not been feeling that great." But anyway, we got through that anyway. I still wasn't feeling great on the Sunday, and then I didn't sleep well on the Sunday night at all. And so the Monday night, like I didn't even manage my lunch at work on the Monday. Like my sandwich just stayed in the fridge. Never managed it. But come the Monday night, I wasn't really up to, because I'd only had my breakfast bar the entire day. I just kind of, like, I got some sushi at Lidl's and stuff, and just kind of had wee picky bits. But then, yeah, back to proper, like I had, as I say, cod and salmon and sea bass. And I'm going to have to add to the repertoire, because it's been those three, really, over the last few weeks. So I'm going to have to find some more fish to add and ask Mum how to cook it.
Well, I've got about a kilo in fresh salmon, like no edible fresh salmon in the Fiasda, like I like to buy.
Yeah.
I've got over a kilo of prawns at this point.
Nice.
Like I'm with you. I love seafood. Like, because I love a prawn cocktail, but
Yeah.
I make it in a very strange way.
A very good way. I
Yeah.
haven't had it, I would
Yeah.
have to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was either me and Alex or me and Fraser last night were talking about a restaurant that me and Fraser and you, I think, were talking about maybe going to.
In Edinburgh.
Oh no, I think it was maybe Becky. And because it was a restaurant that me, her and Fraser were going to go to, because Alex isn't into seafood,
Yeah.
and I think Stin didn't want to go either, and so they were going to go to a different place at the same time as me, Becky and Fraser went to this seafood restaurant. Can't remember where it is though. I
There's
think
a-
asked her.
There is a Japanese place that was what I take you, Fraser, to that does amazing seafood.
Yeah.
That's on me, Brian, and Laura went to it. Just off of Princess Street. So
Oh, it's not the Muscle Inn on Rose Street, is it?
no.
Me and Mum have been there. That was beautiful.
No, this is better.
Me and Stu went to a lovely sushi place in Edinburgh before as well, years ago. I can't remember where it was, but it was over like the other side of the castle for Princess Street and Rose Street, kind of. But yeah, that was beautiful as well. We had some really nice sushi in there.
Is there anyone that you want to wish a Merry Christmas?
Well, everyone.
Yeah, I kind of want to take this time to wish both my son and daughter SNL a Merry Christmas. I won't have the opportunity to say that to you in the next few days, so just know your dad loves you. He's definitely thinking about you, and he wishes that you were spending the Christmas period with you both. You're on his mind, you're on his thoughts, he thinks about you every day, and I love you both very much.
Well said. I wanted to touch on something before we went off on our food tangent.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, normally, the way we do it, as anyone that listens will know, is I do a song, you do a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine, we've already done that. But I wanted to ask, because it's Christmas themed, do you have a favourite Christmas song? I know you're more a movie guy than a music guy. And...
Band-Aid, Feed the World.
Oh, really?
Like
nice.
That. Yeah, always,
the original, I take it.
The original, yeah.
Although, even the newer versions were good as well.
Nah.
But the original was good.
Yeah.
For me, in terms of films, for a long time I said Die Hard. Because Die Hard is a great film.
Yep.
But for me, it's Elf. That's the greatest Christmas film.
Fair enough.
For me, I love it.
Yeah.
It's just so... It gives you that proper... Like, you know how some movies, in fact, fucking most movies for me, because I'm an emotional wreck, but like, you know, a lot of movies like will make you cry and like make you feel. Elf just makes you happy. It's one of those films that gives you that, it lifts your soul.
Well, see, there's some really good little Hallmark type of movies like that. Boyfriends for Christmas, 12 Days of Giving. These are really, really good Christmas films. But one with a good moral message and things is Family Man with Nicolas Cage. It kind of goes under the radar a lot. Really good film.
Nicolas Cage in it. It's a winner already.
Oh, if you've not watched
Stu's
it,
probably seen it.
Yeah, it's amazing. But in terms of physically making you happy, you're right. When you watch Elf, it's kind of got that make you smile kind of aspect to it. Home Alone, I think, is becoming a really big favourite of mine now, just because me and little Belle love that. So
always that bit at the end when the parents get home and when he runs to his mum. That's that's never going to not make you well up.
Last Christmas for Me and Laura, like that's a huge one.
That's your film, isn't it?
Yep. So like,
by the way, speaking of going off the Christmas topic for a second, speaking of Nicolas Cage, there, I finally watched. Mind when we were at Comic Con a couple of years ago, and I got that coaster for Stu, and it had Nicolas Cage and was it Pedro Pascal?
Yes.
And it was from that film.
Unbelievable likeness.
Unbearable weight of massive talent or something like that. I had never seen it, but obviously I'd bought it for Stu because I had Nicolas Cage on it and we're both big Nicolas Cage fans. Obviously Con Air was like our film growing up.
Yeah.
I think I've touched on that many times. And so I bought that, but I finally got around to watching that film about a month or so ago. Really quite a good film. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, with A2, Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage, you're probably going to enjoy any film they're in because they're both
very good actors.
Yeah, but it was really good. I mean, I didn't know what to expect going in because I'd read the synopsis and it made me think there was going to be a lot more callbacks to other Nicolas Cage films. There was plenty,
just not.
And I think there was just enough though. It made me think there was going to be loads, but then when I watched it and there wasn't as many as I thought there was going to be, it was still just enough though. It was perfectly done. It was a really good film.
That's good.
You seen it? I take it.
Yeah. It's a bit where
of course you have.
They're dangling.
You what?
When he's got to drop him, and he's like, "Let me go! I was thinking," and he's like, "They're hanging," and it's like just a tiny drop. It's like,
oh yeah, when they're absolutely tripping balls in that wall bit. Yeah.
That's the bit I always remember. Yeah. What was I going to say? We did get so actually speaking about that, we were having a look at the films that are coming out next year, right? And we'll touch on this more then, right? In the next one as we come into it, but. At the start of the year, really, there's just the new 20 Years Later, which is coming out in January.
I feel like that's been coming out for a while. I feel like you've mentioned that on quite a few episodes.
Well, that's only because me and Bill went to see the first part back in May.
Oh, wait, so there's another. So this is
the second part.
Okay. That's how up to date I am, eh?
And
this is why I'm the music guy.
And in February, we have Scream 7.
Now that I'm excited for.
Yeah, I love the trailer for it. I think it looks good.
Did you not send that to me?
I send you all the trailers.
Yeah, but I only watched about 10% of things.
Yeah, I
you
was
sent
going to
me.
say 1 in 10 is.
I think I did watch that one though.
Yeah, so yeah, like that. I would say that in the first sort of couple of weeks of the new year, that's probably like the only. Which is funny because it's both horror films, which I would say that we kind of hadn't really fallen into that category, but I suppose it's calling back to our youthful years.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a huge fan of the Scream franchise.
Yeah, and 28 Days Later was
helped that I always had a bit of a crush on Neve Campbell as well.
And she's back and she's a star, so
yeah. So I'll definitely be watching. I mean, let's be honest, I would have watched it anyway. But
yeah, so yeah, that's due to come out. So that'll be fun. And yeah, then we'll be at Cheltenham. So
yeah, so what is it? Scream in February,
Cheltenham
in March.
Yep. And then obviously we'll talk about some of the big films that are coming out in 2026 in the next episode.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a year to wait for Doomsday with bated breath.
Well, I've seen the trailer already.
You have.
I saw it before anyway. So.
That is the podcast version of going nah.
Yeah, perks.
We're in our 40s now, man. We're not 70 anymore.
Well, some perks have their benefits, but yeah, I got to see it, which was rather awesome. Yeah, it gave me goosebumps as little as it's in it. It was.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot in it, but what is in it, it's pretty.
Also makes me know exactly the way they're going. So.
Well, yeah.
But
yeah.
I think anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say.
I would say I'm about 80% confident now. I'm comfortable with the idea. I think I've got an idea of the rough story they're going with.
Yeah, and I won't repeat what he said in the group, but I liked Stin's kind of take on it and joke.
Yeah.
About it. Doctor Doom.
Yeah. And his ice cream van.
Yeah. Let's move on.
It's but yeah, there's a lot of good things coming out next year, a lot of original. But we'll talk again. Move off because you're taking away some of my next episode talk. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Next year we've got horsey stuff, the World Cup, and an Avengers film. It's looking like a no bad year.
It's looking like a good year.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. Most of them are shit. So
I've got my
let's hope
holidays.
Next one's good.
I literally have 1 day's holiday left to take next year because all my holidays are booked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've got the 2 days for Cheltenham so far, and that's all I've got. Although, in fairness, I did find out earlier on the day I'm going to need to take a couple of days in a couple of weeks. Sadly, my great uncle Ian passed away last Friday.
Sorry to hear that,
but
brother.
I found out earlier on that Uncle Ronnie's let us know when his funeral's going to be, so
right.
It's on the 7th, if I remember correctly. So I'll take a couple of days because obviously Dad said I spoke to him on Monday. He's coming up. Obviously, him and Angela will be up for it, so I think they'll maybe be up for a few days. So I'll probably take 2 or 3 days off. I think it's like the Wednesday, so I'll maybe take the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just so I can get to see them for a bit as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the holidays have actually got booked. Cheltenham. That's it.
Yeah. And I'm not taking one for air because I'll finish in the morning anyway on the Friday. So
you've got kind of flexi.
Yeah,
hours. You could build them up.
Yeah, I get to work when I want. Yeah,
all right, then you rub it in more. You've already got Christmas off your belly.
Yeah, I get to choose my hours, brother.
I get to sit around being bored for the next 2 weeks. You get to be on holiday.
Yeah, I'm off for
Christmassy.
Was it 16 days? Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if he makes Cheltenham, because I might have murdered him by then.
Although, in a funnier note, and we'll finish the episode on this, is what's the worst thing that could happen to you? Funniest, not the worst thing, because there's a lot of worse things that can happen to you, but what's the funniest worst thing that could happen to you in the lead up to Christmas? What's the kind of, and what to kind of go a bit further into that, what could drop through your door in the post to you? That's the funniest worst thing.
The thing that you touched on earlier on.
Yeah.
The fact that you've been selected for jury duty again.
Yeah, I got a fucking letter yesterday on my day I broke off for work for Christmas. Guess what? You've got jury duty in 2026.
Karma, motherfucker.
It's like, what
I've
the
never
fuck?
been selected once.
4 fucking times in like 5 years. Like, what the fuck?
Talking about karma. I think we weren't recording when I told you about the. Where were we? When I told you about the Secret Santa of the Jake.
We've done that. It's at the start.
I keep forgetting whether we were actually recording or not. Well, we've been blethering all day.
So, to anyone else that got jury duty during the festive period, you're not the only one. It's.
I got a polling card through yesterday.
Yeah, I got mine as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's in a different place. Normally, it's at the primary school up at South Park.
I don't know where yours is.
It's at the church by Rayburn House.
Where is it?
The road. Yeah.
Oh, they're
And
trying.
it had a wee thing on
They're trying
the
to
front.
get you to see God, mate.
Well, possibly. Maybe vote for him.
Yeah. They're
Is he in the SNP? He'll get my vote if he is.
Oh, so now you know Andy's political views.
I think that's been touched on a couple of times. I've maybe slipped in the odd vote yes here or there.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for an amazing 2025, for all the support, to all our friends in the Middle East and Asia who watch our episodes more than anyone else. Thank you. And
also, thanks for doing the impossible and watching them because they're audio based. Sorry, man, I had to get one more in.
There we go. And that's how we'll finish 2026. Andy correcting me. And
2025 ticket.
There we go. Twice. From us, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Love to you all.
See ya.